Here's how I'm using Percy's visual scanner to test the AMA website on the night of a deployment. So here you can see two side-by-side visual comparisons in Percy. On the left is the morning before the deployment. On the right is the evening after the deployment. It's very easy to see what's changed in red. So I know nothing up top has changed. We did restyle this promo block. So you can very clearly see that changed. I can click to get kind of a red highlight of what's different. And then you'll notice this text shifted down slightly. So that is all marked as changed, but I can easily do a kind of visual comparison, just looking back and forth, seeing that it's not changed. Then I can see this promo block very obviously changed. And then coincidentally, in this case, it lined up. So there's nothing changed down below, but that's really nice. I can just scan down and I know now that none of this has meaningfully changed. So I can move on to the next page. The way this is set up, there are lots of different scans configured. Some are by other people, some are just me playing around with this tool. The one I have for release night testing, I've added 18 pages to. I'm expanding that to cover different templates and different blocks as we find issues. So after a release, if we find something was changed that we didn't expect, or then I can add that template or that page to this scan. Pretty easy to do. I have it configured to automatically scan every week. On Thursday morning, typically we do our releases Thursday evening. So this way I don't have to remember on Thursday to run a scan. I do have to come in and approve the scan. So when I do look in here, here's all the scan runs that have been done. I'll come in, I'll take the morning scan, and I'll approve all of the changes. So then that morning becomes what Percy considers the source of truth. There's a lot of, we can change our content a lot, so I don't really want there to be many content changes. I could push this to later in the day to be closer to the release. Maybe I should do that, but right now it's running at 11 a.m. Then after we do a release, once IT confirms that the deployment is complete, in the top right, I can run scan now. It takes probably 10 minutes to run a scan. It probably depends on the number of pages. And so while that scan runs, I'll manually test some other parts of the site. I'll check back when the scan is done. In this case, see it was done at, no, I started it at 9:26. I don't know quite how long it took, but probably not more than 10 minutes. You'll see I have 9 pages for review. So I can come in, I can see that these 9 did not change. So they just clearly show me that there's no visual changes on any of these pages, which is really nice, really easy way to know that nothing changed on any of these pages. We didn't expect anything to change. So that's great. You never know when some kind of style change is going to cascade down in unexpected ways. And then on the ones that did change, that's where I'll focus. There are some things like the percent difference. I mostly just look at the red, and here I see, I know we changed the event header, and I can easily see, okay, this moved over, and I can very clearly see kind of what changed in that header. This is a little content shift because we got rid of that line. Again, that would be expected. I have to kind of do a visual comparison for this middle section because everything just shifted, but it's also nice to be able to click here, and I can clearly see that text is just moved down, but looks the same. It's not bigger, it's not smaller. The alignment's the same. And then this promo changed. And then again, all this down here. Percy tries to be smart about, not, like, it didn't, even though this shifted up and down, it didn't flag that these changed. There's a little bit of a flagging in the images. So it does try to identify things and have a threshold. And you can set that to be more precise or less precise. But so far, this is working really well for me. So then I'll just kind of go through each of these pages and review what's changed. In most of these cases, it's just the promo. Here, this is the event header, so that line causing a shift, but then I can see that this is pretty much the same. Promos are different, but otherwise the page looks good. Videos all look the same. So Makes it really, really easy to scan these pages. I don't have to load all of them in different tabs and side by side and flip back and forth. You can do different browsers. I think I've set it up for Chrome and Firefox. Right now, you can only do one resolution, but this tool is considered in beta. So hopefully they add like a mobile resolution. That would be really nice. And yeah, makes it super easy. Sometimes you get these kind of overlays that are annoying and mess up the top of the page, but that's okay. I can still view the rest of the page. It doesn't cascade that overlay down the whole page, which is nice. So yeah, that's what we've been using it for. And again, we kind of expand as we find that we missed a template or missed a page. We can add more to this and do it better next time. So yeah, I think that's it. I can go into all the settings, but they're changing. So thanks.